What's good, guys? Welcome to the first Jack TV podcast. I got Jelly and Zoe here, aka Trey, or whatever. We about to just go ahead and get into it, y'all. Welcome back to another episode on Jack TV. Today we put together and executed yet another loyalty test. Trey wanted to put his girlfriend Jelly to the loyalty test to see if she was truly loyal to him or not. So you guys, here's the thing. Trey and Jelly actually met on a dating show called Match, and that is how they actually met each other, and that is how they actually got together.
You sound like you got trust issues.
That's the biggest reason why I'm saying, because I got trust issues, and my trust issues get me in trouble, because I feel like a lot of people, when they got trust issues, they assume a lot. When you assume a lot, you do shit that you don't mean, or you do shit off the impulse of your assumption.
But as time went on, Trey didn't think it was a good idea to actually jump back into a relationship right away because he has just got cheated on in his previous relationship. And now in his current relationship, Trey is claiming that Jelly is now showing those same signs. How y'all been, man?
Chilling, man. I'm decent.
What about you, Jelly?
I've been all right. It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure from what?
Just, my whole relationship was just broadcasted everywhere, all across the world.
For sure.
So it's a lot to deal with right now.
I kind of want to start from the beginning, like beginning, because for those who didn't watch the episode or whatever, Jelly and Trey actually met on a show called Match that Jania hosted. Shout out to her or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, just go ahead and dive into that.
Kiana
or whatever.
Too.
Oh yeah, and Kiana.
And Carmen was our special guest.
Oh yeah, shout out to them too. Shout out to them for sure. So where were you in your relationship status before you went on there to make you want to go on a dating show?
Okay, so I am from Louisiana, so I just was like always following Jania, and I did her first casting call for her when she did it, but right. I guess she never picked anybody. I guess she wanted to add another co-host, so I just did it, and honestly, I was single and thugging. Like
it sounded like you was more so bored.
Yeah, like I was bored. Like honestly, I came on a dating show. I was like, it's just for content, but at the same time, if I meet somebody, then hey, cool. Okay,
so you really went on there and you was looking for love.
Yeah, I always told like all my friends that I really don't think my soulmate is like where I'm from. Like they are from another state.
That's interesting or whatever. What about you, Trey? What was your intentions on going on Match? Or
Bro,
how was it, like, what made you want to go on there? Because personally, I watch a lot of Netflix shit like that, and I can't never picture myself going on there.
one of them kind of shows, bro.
Yeah.
I was at work going through Instagram, and I seen the post or whatever, and my sister ended up hitting me up at the same time, and she was just like, you need to go. I'm like, I ain't even gonna get off in time. I go to the crib, and she just ended up taking me. I was late, like the casting, I think it was from like 6 to 8. I got there like 8:45, bro.
So you was looking to get in a relationship?
You just
wanted to do some shit?
I was just, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just went, bro. And like she said, whatever happened came out of it, because I was single, just chilling anyway. But I want to do the YouTube shit, so when I seen that, I was just like, fuck it.
Yeah. So walk me through it, like the experience of and stuff like that.
Well, surprisingly, I was the first one to go, like, to do my audition.
And I was the last
and he was, like, one of the last ones. So, like, all the dudes that went were so corny, like, bro, like, I swear, like.
Shout out to them.
Bro, like, for real, like, one dude came in, like, with a big mink coat on, with a real snake around his hand, like, just doing the most. I was like, yeah. Bro, y'all doing too much. And then when I
seen him, not to cut you off, so you actually seen the candidates at the.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I was the first one to go. So after I went, I pretty much saw everybody else go.
Okay.
And then when he went, as soon as he walked through the door, he had like on some pink shorts or something. So he like automatically caught my eye. I was like, who that is? Like, I was like, okay, we might have a little.
So did you feel a connection there? Like
he never seen me.
Oh, you ain't
when I went in there, bro, I was like literally late. They gave me a number, and I was hiding, bro. Everybody was standing up. I was sitting down in like a little spinny chair behind her, but they was looking for me and shit.
She found you there.
It was the pink shorts, man.
I be shy, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, like I couldn't see him. Like he sat behind like people that was standing up and stuff. Like he did not want to be seen. So when they picked us, it was kind of like I already kind of had my eye on him. So then when we got matched together, like the day of like when we were shooting it or whatever, I picked out his clothes that he had on, like through like cause we were like in our own separate.
You picked out his clothes?
Yeah, no, like I seen him. Like I was like, okay, he got on a red shirt.
Oh,
and,
okay,
like,
I see. I was like, what?
So like I already seen like, okay, all right. And then I saw his audition, so I knew like in his audition he had said he had like trust issues and stuff.
What made you still want to be like, okay, let's do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he mentioned that earlier on as I watched the episode.
Right.
Or whatever.
I got trust issues too. So like all my past relationships, I was cheated on and messed over and a whole bunch of drama. So I was just like, maybe he's older, so it won't be like too bad of a clash. Like, well,
yeah,
he'll help me and I help him, basically.
Who's older?
Him.
How old are you?
26.
23.
23. Okay. So why you got trust issues, bro?
Man, a lot of different reasons, bro. Like a lot of different women. I don't really want to get too deep into it on the other side, but female issues and then like personal like family issues and shit like that too. Just women in general.
Okay,
you know
so
you can't trust me.
Now that you know that obviously he set you up on a test or whatever, like how do you feel about him doing that?
I mean, definitely like when I saw the clip of y'all was sitting in the car and you asked him the question if I was to pass, would he tell me? And he said no. I felt like
for what?
That's just like a low blow, like you know.
How that's a low blow?
Because like,
so if you passed, you would have wanted him to tell you that you were still on a test.
Yeah, that's just like being 100. Like,
but that's unneeded argument because then you're gonna want to argue about why I even did it. If you passed that, all right, cool.
But then that shows the fact that you have trust issues.
But you knew that already, so it's not.
But it's deeper than that. Like for you to hire somebody, like go behind somebody back and set up a whole loyalty test, like that's.
You would have did it.
From a person that has trust issues, like you just said, you have trust issues as well. Do you see yourself could possibly do the same thing that he did if he was displaying red flags to you?
Go ahead.
I don't think I would test him. Like I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in a public eye.
Okay.
So you just feel like you would have had like a conversation with him?
Yeah, like or I would have like I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have went
like,
through the phone or something or probably like followed him. I'm kind of crazy, so I like pull up on somebody or whatever.
All right, so let's get into the episode a little bit. So walking through the episode or whatever, you know, you in a gym, and I did come to the gym day after day to follow your routine and things of that nature. I know that's kind of creepy. Is that creepy to hear?
A little bit.
So I kind of paid attention to your behavior and what you did for a couple of days or whatever. Some days you'll come, some days you wouldn't or whatever. But I was basically watching or whatever. So you actually passed the first part of the test when he came to you. How did you?
I don't think she passed the first part.
Oh, why not?
She was talking too much. Not talking too much, but it was too much conversation.
See, bro, a lot of people that watch these loyalty tests, they watch it from first person, so they be feeling like she didn't do nothing wrong. So everybody got their own purpose on what their girlfriend could do, what their boyfriend could do, vice versa, or whatever. So
I just feel like it should have been I had a boyfriend way earlier in the conversation. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't known that she had a boyfriend until he wanted some food.
Yeah, see, for me at the beginning, she passed. Oh, but you was excited though.
Okay, bet. See, I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was gonna go for it, but for her to turn him away like that,
I mean, that's just the first part of the test. Don't get too excited now, because, you know, that's just the first part of the test. But he should be coming out soon, so.
That took my 50 to like a 70, though. I ain't gonna
50
lie.
to 70? All right, okay, cool.
She's 70% pass. She got a C.
I mean, for one, he wasn't my type. Like, I wasn't attracted to him. So for him to walk up to me and bother me while I was working out, it was like, do I know you?
Like, what you doing?
Yeah, like what type of time is you on? So I was just like, and then I already felt like he was trying too hard to like get my attention. So,
right.
So what if he was your type?
It still wouldn't matter because I have a boyfriend at the end of the day.
Okay,
had a boyfriend.
So we actually like ramped it up a little more by getting the car and shit like that. Like I've never double tested nobody. I've never did a loyalty test / go there on anybody but you. So that was kind of unfair. Or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We got him the car and the whip. What made you get inside of the whip, Jelly?
It was the car, like, and I keep saying this to like everybody that's been DMing me and everything. Like, for one, it was a lamb chop truck. It was my favorite color. I never been in one. Like, I only seen pictures of like literally the outside.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Before we actually got that car, he let me know your favorite color. So that was actually strategic.
See, that's a low blow. Like, that's...
So these tests really couldn't get elaborate, guys. So it's a lot of shit that going behind the back that people don't even know. They just be commenting and stuff like that or whatever. But that was purposely done or whatever. But So you get in the car, automatic fail for me.
Facts.
Automatic fail. And really, like, it's a stranger.
It wasn't nothing like the dude.
I look at it like this. If you was at the gym when it happened, say if you was leaving the club with your girls and you had a couple drinks in you and it's the same car, you would have hopped in it then too. You would have been less on point because of the drinks and shit like that. So you definitely would have got in and leaving the club. Then what happened after that? Then after that. So you failed no matter if you got in at the gym, Starbucks, or the club.
I mean, truthfully, I can honestly take the accountability that, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten in the car at first. I can honestly own up to that. But I was just curious about the car. Like, it wasn't no, ooh, let's go out to dinner, let's have a kiss, let's hold hands. Like, it was none of that. It was like, and I'm going to just say what I got to say. I just want to take a ride in the car.
Right. So, Trey, let me ask you this. If she never got in the car, but she went to the car to check out the car, is that a fail?
Nah, because, I mean,
so it was just the coffee.
You just looking at it.
Damn.
But when you hop in it, you...
Okay, let's reverse roles real quick. If it was a female and she asked you, you know what I'm saying, check the car out.
I mean, I look at it, but
you wouldn't go for a ride in it?
Nah, because I don't know what's gonna come behind it. She wouldn't be okay with me.
We never know. We'll never know.
Right.
No, bro, I wouldn't.
Or whatever. But okay.
The question is, would you be okay if I took a ride in a female lamb truck? Just to go for a ride. Then
if I know your intentions behind it, I can honestly say, like, if I trust you, like, because all my other past relationships, like I said, I had trust issues. But anytime I get in a new relationship, I don't carry those, like, oh, my ex cheated on me, so you're gonna automatically cheat on me. I don't think like that. I'm gonna trust you.
So you're not petty.
Right, yeah, no. Like, I'm gonna give you all my trust until you give me another reason not to trust you. So if that was to happen, I would have been like, all right. Like,
okay, so Trey, I had asked you earlier on in the So I asked you early on in the episode what type of red flags was she displaying to make you want to do the test or whatever. It was a lot of reasons that you didn't want to explain in the card. Do you still not want to explain those reasons, or do you feel like opening up a little bit more about what made you test her in the first place? Basically,
just stuff that I noticed around the crib that you wouldn't do. Like, say if it's a good day, you chilling or whatever, but every time it's a bad day, now you want to get cute and pop out the house and all that. Sure. Like, why we ain't popping out? Why we ain't going nowhere? All of that, just little slick comments and stuff that'll be said, accusing me of stuff that I'm not doing. I believe that if you're accusing me of something, that you got to be doing it. Right. I'm chilling. I'm in your face all day. You know I ain't doing nothing, but you asking me what I'm doing and all that. So yeah, just I feel like the guilty conscience of her, like, just questioning me for nothing.
How was y'all communication? Is it good?
Nah.
It's all right.
It seemed like he liked to talk though.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes to talk.
Bro. You don't like to talk?
Not when it's arguing. Right.
Exactly. I don't want to argue. I like to talk. Like you said,
She be yelling.
Bro.
Like,
you ever got asked a question and then in the middle of answering that question you get asked 7 more questions?
For sure. Yeah. Communication is a big part of a relationship, and yeah.
But I think it's like also because, like you said, I'm from Louisiana. We talk aggressive out there, but he's from Chicago. They
talk aggressive out there.
They talk overly aggressive. Like, certain things that he like said to me, like in the beginning of our relationship, I'd be like, "What you mean?" Like he would have to clear up what he mean before like we would just have a conversation, because I would really take it the wrong way because just of how he come off.
Coming straight off for a match and getting together or whatever, how long did it take for y'all to move in?
You can answer that. Like, okay, so like
some months, low key.
Yeah,
it was like some months.
So like everybody after a match, everybody was like DMing us. Like, I literally have a couple DMs just from people was like, "Oh my God, I know who you like hiding." Like, we would post each other.
It was crazy, bro. They was saying like my face would be covered up. They'd be like, "I know the tattoos." Like,
yeah, like they would be on point. They'd be like, "What?" Like, I had some girl DM me was like, "I'm not the person like the type to bust your like secret or whatever, but I'm just so happy y'all got together." And we be like, bro, like,
but to answer the question, we ain't moved right in. She right after the show, she went back to Louisiana that night, I think, right?
I think it was like the day later.
Okay.
Yeah, the next day, and
y'all just kept in communication.
We talked every day.
What the vibe was like off of like y'all wasn't seeing each other. Oh, y'all.
We were on the phone like all day. Like, I have pictures like of us being on FaceTime for 15 hours, 16 hours, going to sleep, wake up on the phone together
I'm
at work.
On the phone, all that.
So who initiated the moving? Like,
that was me. Because I've been wanting to come to Houston. Like, I mean, Houston's like the city of opportunity. So I was like, man, I want to do this YouTube stuff serious. I'm about to move. It's time to get out of Louisiana. And anybody that knows that's from Louisiana or from Baton Rouge, they know ain't nothing out there. Like, especially once you from there, it's like, okay, I gotta go. So I think I actually came out here May 22nd, and I was like trying to surprise him. And then I think I stayed for like a week.
The rest of the time.
The point
Like, I never left.
No, bro.
Like, I came May
No
22nd and I
time.
never left. And it was like, I was supposed to been go home, but every time it was like Labor Day happened, his mom would be like, oh no, you're staying for the barbecue.
Oh, so you met
Or-
his family.
Yeah, I met everybody.
What did y'all family think about that? Y'all going on match?
My mom and dad was like,
Did they take it serious? Be honest.
honestly, my people are old. So like, my dad's 60, my mom is 59. So like, they old fashioned. They like, what?
Yeah, my dad is like 70 years old. Like, for real.
Merch.
No, I'm lying. No, he's 70.
That's crazy.
His
Yeah.
My
mom
mama
young.
like, I'm sorry, Mom, I don't know. She like 30 something. She like 36, 37.
But I remember when I first met her, like, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my
Probably
goodness.
not even that.
Like,
Okay.
and she was
But,
like, oh my God, you're so pretty in person and everything.
Yeah, my mama, she more so, like she said, my mama young, so she was just, when I got home after she was, so what happened, who you matched with, da, 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 but we had signed an NDA, I can't say nothing, da, da, da.
Damn.
She was low-key mad about that. My mom was mad, I couldn't tell her nothing.
So is it some girls that went on a date? Did you have is it some girls you went on a date with that that wanted you, that's kind of like tried to reach out to you as y'all was talking and shit?
Yeah, for sure. Especially after that too, like when it went on YouTube and stuff
Yeah.
like that, a lot of exes, like females that was friends, all of that. And I'm like, but I was solid. That was just her. She could have sworn, like, she thought that because we was talking, that I was talking to more people, but I was only dealing with her.
I'm not gonna lie, that's
Right.
because my friends kind of put it in my head. Like, they was like, how you trust somebody that's 4 hours away?
That's the
Like,
yeah.
and
I
I'd be
feel it, though.
thinking,
I
I'd be
feel it,
like,
though, 'cause I tried to
wait,
deal
you
with somebody
right.
in Arizona.
Like, 4 hours away, you could do,
A lot.
right. Like, you could be having somebody, you know, when we not on the phone.
Mm-hmm. One thing I want to ask you, Jelly, this question for you or whatever. It was a timestamp that I offered you to get an Uber so you can go back home or whatever, and
That's wrong. Like, that's
and you was like, no, I want you to fix the relationship
You're
that
supposed to be
you
on my
just
side,
broken.
bro.
yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna leave you here. But if you want if you want me to get you an Uber, I'll get you an Uber.
No, what I want you to do is fix the relationship that you just broke.
I didn't make you get in the car though.
But, like, just to, y'all could have gave a girl a heads up or something. Like, come on now. Like, that's real fake.
That's what you said. So now, do you take accountability for your actions, or
Like I said, I do take I do take a responsibility and accountability for getting in the car. That was wrong because he is a stranger. Who knows what could have happened. But I think somebody else is supposed to be taking accountability too for setting up the whole situation. I feel like that was, you know, I'm not saying no names,
like
but I just feel like it's accountability that's supposed to be shared.
okay, that's fair. I agree to disagree, but okay. So what was your intentions?
My intentions were, I just wanted to see the car. I just wanted to take a ride in the car or the lamb truck.
So I go get something to eat after that Starbucks.
That wasn't the plan. I think maybe he thought that. Maybe he probably thought that we were going to go get something to eat, but I was going to get my coffee and go. Like,
The audience want to know, like, where do y'all stand now? Like, how healthy is the relationship now? Like, moving forward.
Go ahead.
nah. That's your turn.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. You the one that fouled out.
Honestly, our relationship is like more rocky now. I can honestly say that just based off of like the whole, that caused like a trust issue. So like you basically kind of, I saw his true colors. Like, okay, that's how you moving. But I'm a person where I believe in like second chances. I believe anything could be reconciled, and especially like I said, we both have trust issues. We both have past trauma that we've been through. So I don't know, maybe a therapist or something could talk and help us out, or
For sure.
I don't know.
What about you, Trey?
I feel it, but I guess you could say I ain't taking accountability or whatever, but I don't see how you can't trust me because I was trying to see if I could trust you. That's kind of confusing to me, but the relationship, it's like she said, it's rocky, but it's worth it type shit, you feel me?
For sure.
That's my shit.
The fact that y'all even here sitting talking about it is like moving in the right direction or whatever, so.
Facts.
I didn't fuck it up, y'all.
I wouldn't say that.
Jack
I mean,
ain't do
he definitely caused a little
Can't nobody be mad at Jack ain't do nothing. if you want me to take accountability for it, I'll do that. Jack off the hook. He only did what I asked.
Like I said, like we literally been a team. Like we're like best friends. Like since I've moved out, I ain't gonna say since I moved out here. Since we've been on the phone, like it was like unbreakable. Like literally, like I have 2 older brothers at home. Like he's met all my family. He literally said, I never come to Louisiana without my homeboys or whatever, because it's a city from being in Chicago, like, or whatever. He ended up coming out here. Was that Easter? Yeah, that was Easter. He came to Louisiana, and we country out there, so we ride horses and 4-wheelers and stuff. So he got on a horse and learned how to ride a horse.
Damn.
He had some pressure crawfish, like. I was kind of exposing
I still haven't had crawfish from out there yet.
Okay,
I gotta
gotta
fuck
go.
with it. Cause I fuck with crawfish.
As soon as crawfish season come back.
I don't even like crawfish, but I fuck.
That's how it was, right? I didn't eat crawfish. I ate that shit one time, and now it's been up. But I know it ain't nothing like that.
Yeah, no.
For sure.
As soon as crawfish come, you gotta come to Louisiana, and I'll put you on all the spots. But like ever since then, we literally been best friends. Like we used to work together, go to sleep together, wake up together.
Do you regret putting on a loyalty test, or do you feel like you made the right decision?
I don't regret doing it, but I could see where she coming from about, like, I could have just asked and we could have had a conversation.
It was an easier way.
It was an easier way.
Yeah.
Without broadcasting it to the world. So I feel that, but everything happened for a reason, and now it's easy to identify what we both need to work on.
So for advice for somebody watching and might be thinking about putting their significant other on a loyalty test, what advice could you give them?
Think first. Think before you do it. Don't just make sure it's worth it at the end of the day, because you never know how she gonna react.
Niggas gotta know.
Facts. That's true, but don't go looking for something you don't want to find.
I feel like it's a situation they gotta go through first and experience before they can be like, think first. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier said than done. Just like how you wanted your answers, somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. But don't go looking for something you don't want to find.
I know, for sure.
Because then you're gonna be hurt, bro.
If she would have passed, would you still allow me to post it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, it's a lot of people who don't want me to post the passes, bro. I don't know. I feel like they scared to be like.
That's a flex.
For sure, but I feel like a lot of people is afraid to tell a person, oh, I put you on a loyalty test, because it's essentially saying, nigga, I don't trust you.
Right.
But a lot of people, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, if y'all been through like a lot, you kind of got to ask yourself, like, do you really love that person? Like, is this the person you really want to, like, do you see yourself being with this person for like years? Or if it's not forever, because I don't believe in like forever, because eventually everybody die, but like.
And let me touch on that, not to cut you off. That's what I meant when I said think first, because no matter, you got a nigga know if you're gonna take your bitch back or not. Excuse my language. You know if you're gonna take her back or not. So
For sure.
Think before you do it. Like, if you know you're gonna broadcast this and all of that, if you're gonna take her back and all of that, don't go through the drama of what's gonna come behind it. If you know that if she cheating or not, you're gonna take her back, you might as well just have a conversation and figure it out.
For real, for sure. That wouldn't even make sense.
Because then you don't know if you got like kids is involved, or like, you know, it's so many other factors to do. So like I said, if that's the route y'all trying to take, or like you don't trust your partner, or you like have second thoughts about your partner, just have a grown conversation. And
okay, for the viewers watching, I just want y'all to clear this up for me. Is y'all loyalty test scripted?
No.
Hell no.
Jelly, did you have any idea that you was on a loyalty test?
Hell no. Like,
so for everybody watching and thinking that, I'm not gonna respond to y'all because I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all want to say.
Oh
no.
yeah, the comments was crazy.
I don't script any loyalty test.
Nay.
Nah, like that was 100%.
Hey, look, we got real lives and real family members that know what we've been going through outside this camera.
Yeah.
How did y'all family members respond to this? Did they see it?
Yeah.
Did your mom see it?
Man, my cousin on the way here called me and asked me was we still together. Like, my family, they, you know, your family gonna have your back, so they always they said what they said. So.
I ain't gonna lie, my
you
people
can't never tell them what they said because they be wildin'.
Oh, bro,
real family gonna ride, bro.
My people was like, yeah, y'all move too fast, moving in with each other. You need to come home, come back to Louisiana.
What killed me though was the family members that were super supportive, and then when they seen it, like, I told you that. I mean, you ain't say nothing. Why you capping? You ain't say nothing.
I've had so many people like call me and it was like, Jelly, no. Jelly, you ain't do that. Like, you serious? Like, they were trying to get on my ass because they know, like I said, everybody, all my family met him. So they was like, they love him. Like, my dad is probably the first dude I've ever brought home that my dad, like, loves. Like, genuinely has a bond. Like, he called him Dean. Like, he called him by his last name. And, like, my dad literally will be in his room watching TV. And if we come through the door and he hears his voice, he getting out of his bed to come, what's up, my man? How you doing? Da, 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 da. Like,
nah, that's dope though. So like, how did you cope with like people saying, damn, Jelly, you did this, you did that, or whatever, and did you help her through that?
Truthfully, I didn't even open none of the DMs. Like, because you can see if what they say a little bit. Yeah. If they negative, I ain't respond to them. And I told her the same thing, just block out all of that. We know what we got going on.
A lot of them females was like, oh, so you single now?
Yeah, they would. But I ain't
open
them.
His top. Like,
she opened it before I did. I ain't gonna lie.
Very bad. Like,
I'm chilling. Bro.
That's what's up.
Y'all was trying to come from my dude. I was like,
all right, bro. So earlier you mentioned y'all had like a YouTube channel. So what can we expect? Is it like a couples channel?
Yeah, we actually do got a couples channel. We started it and then this happened, so it kind of like slowed down.
Oh, damn.
If y'all want to see what happened after this podcast, follow us over there. Meet us over there.
What's it called?
J Z Life TV.
Yeah.
Spell it.
J with the and sign Z Life LYFE TV.
So make sure y'all go tap into that.
And y'all know we got our Instagram and everything, and our Instagram is jz.lyfetv_. So, you know, y'all find our Instagram, y'all find everything else that we about to drop.
Yeah, so I'm glad y'all was able to sit here, have a talk with me about it or whatever. I think I might start doing these. I like this, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Giving the audience insight and depth about what's going on now. And they've been asking for it anyway or whatever. So thank y'all for watching. This is the first Jack TV podcast about the loyalty test or whatever. We got Jelly and Trey. Thank y'all for coming out. Until next time, Jack off.